The Racing Turtle. Toby was a turtle who loved to take his time. He enjoyed every leaf, every dewdrop, and every ray of sunshine. One day he heard about the annual forest race. All the fast animals were excited. "I'll enter," Toby announced, his voice steady. The other animals chuckled, especially Lepus the hare, who was famous for his lightning-fast sprints. "You, Toby? You're too slow," Lepus boasted, already imagining his victory. The starting horn blew. Lepus shot off like a rocket, a blur of brown fur. Toby, however, took a deep breath. He didn't rush. Instead, he looked around and spotted a narrow, winding path hidden behind a thick bush. Toby thought. This path looks tricky, but it might lead somewhere faster. With a determined glint in his eye, he slowly but steadily turned off the main trail and began to navigate the less-traveled route. Soon, Toby came to a halt. A huge, mossy log lay right across his path. He couldn't go over it, and he couldn't go under it. "Oh dear," he sighed. He looked up and saw Athena the owl watching from a high branch. "Excuse me, Athena," Toby called up. "Do you know a way past this log?" Athena blinked her wise eyes. "Indeed, little one," she hooted softly. "There's a tiny tunnel beneath, but only someone small and steady like you could fit." Toby thanked Athena and, with a wiggle and a squirm, he squeezed into the dark tunnel. It was a tight fit, but he pushed through. When he popped out the other side, he gasped. He was much further along the race route than he expected. Toby continued his steady pace. Up ahead, he saw Lepus, who had stopped to nap under a shady tree, certain he was far in the lead. Lepus was so sure of his speed that he hadn't even looked back. Toby quietly ambled past the sleeping hare. A rustle of leaves woke Lepus with a jolt. He blinked, rubbed his eyes, and saw Toby, just a few paces from the finish line. Lepus couldn't believe it. With a final, steady push, Toby crossed the finish line. The other animals cheered. Toby smiled. He hadn't been the fastest, but he had been the cleverest, and he wasn't afraid to ask for help. Winning, he showed them, wasn't always about speed,